enjoying a warm winter on the South Indian coast. These Russian tourists are escaping the cold back home. It's a trend over the past decade that's meant locals now call beaches like this one mini Russia. Whether it's signboards or restaurant menus, the Russian language is everywhere. Last year, more than 200,000 Russians visited the state, but the collapse of their currency, the ruble, means this year numbers have fallen. Hundreds of charter flights from Russia have been cancelled because of lack of demand. And even those who did visit had to think twice.
Dollar becomes stronger, ruble becomes weak, so we can't afford as much as we could last year, for example. So now we have small budget for our trip.
A lot of my friends who travel every New Year's to places like Goa didn't go anywhere this time. They're trying to save more money in case the crisis prolongs.
With the tourist industry now so reliant on Russians, the falling numbers are hurting local businesses. Girish Jairam has been running this restaurant for the last 4 years. He says even those Russians who have still come are spending less than before.
My business is down by 50%. Seeing the strong demand last year, I had increased my investment for this season. But right now, the situation is so bad that I am struggling to pay salaries to my staff. It is a very difficult period.
Now, this beach is very popular with Russian tourists. And it's not just Indian businesses that have suffered due to the slowdown. A lot of restaurants and bars along this stretch of sand are actually owned by people from Russia, looking to cater to and cash in from their fellow Russians. Goa is a popular spot for Indians to go on holiday too. Tempting more domestic travelers on last-minute breaks might compensate for some of the losses. And having put so many of its eggs in one basket, the tourism department doesn't want to make the same mistake again. It's now looking to attract more foreign visitors from other parts of the world.
If one were to look at the visa on arrival trends for USA, they are extremely encouraging and promising. And therefore, we would be doing a lot of promotional activities in the United States. Apart from that, Scandinavian countries would be another area of focus for us. Countries like Sweden, Finland, Norway. Apart from that, we'd also look to our traditional markets like UK and Germany.
Goa's peak season usually ends in February. Even a late influx of visitors will come too late for many. So for now, businesses that rely heavily on Russians are hoping that this year is a one-off and that Goa will soon pick up the tempo once again.